My test.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, man. You got something to watch some action? Oh, yeah. Why are I haven't had the best pilot score? Whoa, we're just hope for one.
Welcome to
I mean, I know why.
in Houston. I'm with Series with Brady Sweeney as well.
Hey, Michael.
And we have our producer as well, our camera guy,
Really,
as well with us.
Irish or
And also some more people from Vype. As you probably know, this is the Postal Little League, or we call it Pole, and it is the Pee Wee Division Championship game between the Tigers and the Irish. Now, the Irish is the actual visiting team tonight, and the home team will be the Tigers. Both teams won convincingly on Thursday as well. The Irish are going to be hitting first, and Jack Conroy is going to hit first for the Irish. And great crowd on hand tonight as well for the championship game as well. Great crowd on hand tonight. A lot of championship games going on, from the majors to the juniors to the minors and to Pee Wee now for this one. There's more games. There's more programming on tonight's action. Also, a shout out to our QA, also the coach, Les Clary, as well, with us as well tonight. We're getting ready to go with first pitch.
We got number 3 on the Irish.
And, Jack Conroy.
Jack Conroy, he's 8 years old, goes to St. Michael Catholic School. His favorite MLB team, get this, the Astros and the San Diego Padres. Favorite player, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, good. Oh, and he gets into Piazza, and a little bit late over on the first base side, and he's in there with a hit.
Well, how about that? Hot start for the Irish.
The Irish starting out with a hit.
Oh, that's my mistake. He says besides the Astros, the Padres are
The
there.
Padres.
So we've got a couple, American League team and a National League team.
Now, here's the guy that had a really great, impressive home run the other night. Here's Will Yardley, the shortstop, and going down to second, and he's there with the steal. Good try tag by Baker, by Duke Baker, but in there is Jack Conroy with the steal as well. Pitch, and Baker gets it, goes over the first, got him for one. Conroy trying to come around, but he's gone back to over the third. It's one away. Great play by Duke Baker, trying to hold the runner at third base. Hayden Rucker, the first baseman, is up for the Irish. Pitch. One out, one on. Just started his first inning of the Pole Pee Wee Division Championship. Pitch, Rucker hits it to Baker. Baker over to first. To Michelson for 2 down. But coming home to score is Conroy, and but the Irish is up 1-0, I believe.
Yes, sir.
They're up 1-0. And here's Johnny McFarland, the third baseman. Irish with the early 1-0 lead. McFarland swinging a miss. That's strike one. 2 down, 1 run in. Johnny McFarland, the band. Pitch. It gets by English. McFarland hitting for 2. And he makes it there with a double. Gerardo Galvin is now the next hitter.
Imagine there was someone with the last
And 1 run in. The Irish lead this one 1-0 with Galvan hitting. Hit to Baker. Baker over to Michelson. And that's going to do it for the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The score is the Irish 1 and the Tigers coming to bat. You're watching, listen to the Pole Pee Wee Division Championship on Vype Live.
Well, Michael, I think this is going to be a great game all around.
Yes,
but
it is.
I will say, I think there's a little bias going on over here. You showed up today in purple, and here I am, 90% Irish, and look at these two teams we got, you know. So I'm
Welcome back here to the Haven East Division field, and it is the Tigers versus the Irish. The Irish are leading 1-0. New Baker, Clay Baker, third grade, second champion. The Tigers back in it. Pitch, hit, foul away. Going 3 for 4. And had one of the best web gems I've ever seen on Thursday night in the victory as well over the Longhorns. It's Baker. 1 strike, 1 ball to count to Duke Baker. Clark Michelson is up next as well. Pitch, foul, strike 2 to Duke Baker. Great crowd on hand tonight for the PV Division, Pole PV Division Championship game. There are other championship games you can watch on Vype Live, 2 others tonight, and should be good ones as well going forward. Very well represented tournament. Longevity, great longevity. Pitch Baker over to Yardley, and he boots it, and that's going to be error on Yardley. Hit to the Rucker, but Baker cannot move on. Park Clark is a 3rd grader at Spring Branch Institute. And the steal, they got him. Great throw. A great tag. They got Duke Baker out. One away. Hit by Michelson. Yardley to Rucker. 2 away. Knox Johnson, as everybody calls him, Knoxy Foxy, building fortune, catching fly balls. He's a lucky lefty, and he has a heart of gold. He's wrapped up being a second grader at Hunters Creek Elementary. And his favorite food is chicken tenders and chicken fried rice.
Oh, can't go wrong. Good combo. I've never thought of something
Good
like
combo. Here's the ball hit over to Knox and to Rucker, and that's going to do it. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. We're going to the top of the second inning. The score, the Irish 1 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching it.
So Michael, how about those warm-ups earlier? There's a gentleman with the bagpipes out earlier for the Irish, and then we had a little band too. For the Tigers.
They had everything, the band, and it was just.
You gotta go from the junior brother. No, Dad. Dad, stay here. Yeah, Dad, stay here. Go, coach. Watch her stuff. No, like, stand in front of it with the
Great work. The Tigers versus the Irish coming up here on to the top of the second inning with the Irish leading this one. Grady's loving every minute of that. By score 1.
No, I hope they both have a good game and play their hearts out. I just can be a little biased.
Sawyer Williams, the left fielder, is up for the Irish now as they begin the top of the second inning.
Now, actually, Sawyer Williams, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what he's got.
It's Williams at strike. Swings and misses. 1-1 to count to Sawyer Williams. And Grady, both of these teams fouled away. Grady, both of these teams on Thursday night set a record. There were 2 teams. Both teams. As for the same Williams popped it up, Baker with the captain.
That would require one of the kids on
Wow. Unbelievable. Drops it.
And how about that? We got a man on.
Here's the line. Here's the pitch. That was a hit by James McGough. Russell Martin Jr. is up. Pitch. Bo Kern is up. A sold-out crowd tonight. Pitch. And swings and misses. 2 strikeouts to Bo Kern. Pitch. Going down to second's McGough, and he is in there safe. Great try by Baker to try to make that tag to get him at second base, but McGough is in with a stolen base. One strike count to Russell Martin. Martin hits. Curran hits it over, and Bo Curran is in there with a single. Now it's Russell Martin. Russell Martin Jr. is up now. 1 out, 2 on, with the Irish leading 1-0. Running down to second, and in there safely with a steal is Bo Curran. Now we have second and
Yeah, that's it. Okay, buddy.
1 away, 2 down. As you know, they use a pitching machine for this. Okay. Still 2 strikes to Russell Martin Jr. 2 down, or 1 down, 2 on. Pitching now, it's 2 away. That's going to be Mason Ajunku.
All right, number 2, Mason Ajunku.
Junko hits his pop, and it's off play. Dylan Baker with the try on it. I found something Thursday night about Mason Junko, but what do you have on?
Well, I've got that he goes to Hunters Creek Elementary. His favorite food is seafood and Chick-fil-A, and he likes playing outside with friends. Baseball's his favorite sport. Pretty well-rounded kid. It looks like,
oh wow, McGough! It was a fluke base hit, and James McGough has scored, and now it's 2-0 Irish. Junku is on first base, and Bo Curran is on third. Junku, Will Lodge is up, and just one quick thing about Mason and Junku also as well. Strike 1 to Lodge. About Mason and Junku, he has 4 cousins. 4 cousins, older cousins, that have played in the NFL or NCAA.
no
Or
kidding.
NCAA football as well.
So, related to the Njoku on the Browns,
Yes.
get out of town.
Yes.
Star-studded tonight, because we have a Piazza on this thing, and guess what? His father's cousins with the Mike Piazza.
Yes.
So,
He was manufactured. One of his uncles was here.
and
Over
ground
through.
ball,
Oh,
center
gets 5.
field.
Gets 5 going in. The Junku is going to third.
He's going home. Let's see if
Junku's
they
going
got him.
home, and he makes it safely.
Overthrown.
And the Irish lead
score.
3-0. It's now 4-0. Because also Bo Curran scored as well.
Did he really? 4.
4-0 the Irish lead. And now Selden Wyrick is up.
This guy's a big U of H Cougars basketball fan. Right here.
Okay.
Yep. And man, did they make a close run this year.
He sure did.
They
Hit up Piazza, trying to get the run on third, and it was no chance of getting a run at first. This is something about the Irish, and I tell you what, watching their first game on Thursday when they defeated the Frogs, there's this ball club, when you get them, those 3 guys, the Junku and the Junku. And Jack Conroy is up. Will lies on the second. Fouled away by Conroy. Pop up. It's out of play. Pitch. And over. It's on the line. Setting in the score. He's live. Going to third is Myrick. Myrick going home. He's in. And coming home, it's Conroy. He might just make the. And he's safe. And Jack Conroy, an inside the park home run. Jack Conroy. 6-0, the Irish lead. Brady 6-0, the Irish lead this one. Jack Conroy inside the park home run. Wow. Will Yardley is up now for the Irish. Hits it high, far back, lost in the sun. Yardley gets the second, and he's there with a double. Forrest McInnes lost it in the sun. Now Hayden Rucker, the first baseman's up for the Irish. Hits it over to Piazza, back over to first. So Michael said, that's 2 down, but move it over to third. It's Yardley. Johnny McFarland is up. And they're trying to go to second, and he's out, and Rucker is out. That's going to end the top of the second inning. It's 6 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. We go to the bottom of the second. It's the Irish 7 and the Tigers nothing. We're back. You know, we have your Irish up 7-0,
Hey,
over
man.
the Tigers. I understand.
You know, it's not over until it's over, Michael.
I
This is,
tell you.
these are tough teams right here, and Irish got, go a little ahead, but it's a far cry from being over, I'll tell you what. All it takes is a little rally, and they're back in
They're
it.
back in it. I'm just fortunate Michael Lewis along with Grady Sweeney as well. Canberra guy up here with
We got
us.
Sam on camera.
Sam on camera, and we got some other Vype people here as well. As you probably know, the Tigers are leading off with Paul Piazza. You know, we talked about this early. Paul Piazza, Paul the Wall. They call him, and he's beast to third. And he's a second grader at Kincaid. He also loves playing sports with his siblings. Wonder who that sibling is.
Yeah. I love how with all these kiddos, they put baseball as their favorite sport. I'm
Yes.
like, knock them out, man. There you go.
Favorite fruit is, when he was
All right.
little, was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Well, hopefully he can hit a peanut butter and jelly sandwich now to get the Tigers back in this one as he leads off. 7-0. The Irish are leading this one. We're going to the bottom of the second. There with McFarland. McFarland over to Rucker. He's safe.
Like
Piazza's
his foot
safe.
just barely came off the bag.
He barely came off the bag. Mac English is up. They call him Big Mac. He had the most epic catch in the season in left field in the rain. That was Thursday night. Mac is also a second grader at Kincaid. Big Mac paddy whack. Give the kids some fries, as they say. And he's coming in with a special
Hit. Second.
Gets a second.
Goes for the tag. Misses.
Misses the
But
tag.
gets the fourth out.
But gets a fourth out on second as well. And gets
Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah,
Please,
you got him.
Casey,
You
you
beat him
think-
just a little bit.
yes, Piazza was Piazza's out. So one down. Zach Zork is up and going down to second, and he's out. And before we got to that, Mac English is out. That's two away. And now Zach Zorich is up. Throw over. A great throw by James McGowan. We go to the top of the third inning, and the score is the Irish 7 and the Tigers nothing. And you're watching this great whole Pee Wee Division Championship action on Vype Live. Again, I'm yours truly, the sportsman Michael Lewis, along with Grady Sweeney and Grady, our guy doing our camera work for us up there.
Oh, Sam, he's
Sam, he's excellent. He's crushing it.
And out in the outfield too, doing just great work tonight. So
Yes, more.
this is a lot of fun. And how about this crowd?
Oh, it's
I mean,
proud
holy
as
smokes,
imagining.
it's,
I can just imagine. I feel like I'm back in, where the A's are playing now in Sacramento at Rayleigh Health Park in Sacramento. It feels like that. Feels like where the A's are playing, Unbelievable. Going to the top of the third inning, like I said, the Irish leading is 7-0. This is the Pole Pee Wee Championship game. And as you probably know, Grady, the Postal Little League has had a lot of great sponsors and also backers, and one of them, as we know, is the McNair Foundation. One of the backers, and Hal McNair and Bob McNair, the late owner of the Houston Texans. Always big backers of this tournament as well.
Michael, the Irish made it to last year's championship game and lost a close one to the Mustangs, so they have some unfinished business to attend to this evening.
Yes.
They're still showing it.
They are showing it. Johnny McFarland is up, the third baseman.
Yeah, and get this, Michael. This year's Irish team is 5 boys that attend St. Michael's Catholic School, 4 of which received their first communion this morning.
Oh,
How
wow.
neat is that?
How, that's awesome.
What a day.
What
Receive
a
your first
day. And
communion
then you come to play in the championship game.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. And Johnny McFarland's ready to hit. And we get ready to start the 3rd inning.
Watch out. If I'm not mistaken, he has a stolen base tonight, too. Am I right?
He sure has.
His favorite player is Shohei Ohtani.
Ah,
How about that?
fouls it away, strike 1. I'm waiting for one of the favorite players, someone of these rising stars to be Jung-Woo Lee. Oh, great. Oh, over the head. And great liner out by McFarland, went over the head.
Oh, you almost had it. Good effort.
Almost had it. Good effort by Knox Johnson, but over the head though. Geraldo Galvan is up now.
And his favorite baseball player, Aaron Judge.
Oh, I can see by
Which
this
is why he's wearing number 99. He
I
also
just-
played for the Yankees when he grows up, and you know what? I wouldn't put it past me.
I would put it past him. Swing and a miss by Galvan. And he is down 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 on. 7-0 lead by the Irish. One day, one of these people, I'm just speaking Giants terms. Somebody's gonna love Jung-Woo Lee.
All right, grounder
Base,
past third.
Galvan goes past 3rd, gets past. Gets past English, and both the runners go up into 2nd and 3rd. McFarland to 3rd.
All right.
And Galvan to 2nd. Sawyer Williams is up. Bob
What's up? It is fair.
fair ball. McFarland's coming in to score. Galvan slides into 3rd, and it's now 8-0, the Irish.
Now, Michael, is there a certain number a team can hit where it's over? Is there a certain score, or do they just play out?
Or just play it out. Base hit. And coming in to score is Galvan. It's now 9-0. And that's going to be an RBI single for McGo.
And we still got nobody out.
Still nobody out.
That's all right. I just got to hang in there a little bit. Force out at 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Get up. Over to Baker. Baker trying to run the runner back. Trying to run Williams back, but they get McGo at 2nd. It's going to be 1 out. Good play by Jack Zort, the 2nd baseman. Russell Martin Jr. is up. Runners at the corners, 1 out. 2 runs are in.
All right, enjoy the game. We'll catch up soon.
And going to 2nd is Kern, but he was called back. It was a foul. He came back. Swing and miss by Martin. So strike 2 to Russell Martin Jr.
And
And we have
What do
a
we have?
have a player
It's in
down.
pain right now.
That may be we'll double check that.
Great, I missed it. Could have been on that foul ball maybe.
Yeah, they had you want to make sure these guys are okay. Foul tip usually hits them. We had one guy, a foul tip hit him on Thursday night. Same thing happened. You want to make sure these young guys are okay too as well. Looks like they had the wind just knocked out of him. Hopefully there's nothing else serious. Those balls get a tip can come real fast. A couple of guys who are actually working on him. Now, Coach Conroy, I talked to him on Thursday night, also from the Irish. Didn't know that he had, speaking of the A's, didn't know that one of the A's from the past is actually his cousin.
No kidding.
Yes.
I mean, not surprised, but
And Chris Conroy, he was a pitcher for the A's cousin. And he's
Alright,
also a
looks
good
like
friend.
he's coming out.
Yeah, he's coming out too. Want to get the number on the catcher that was there.
I hope he's all right, Michael.
Yeah, I hope he's okay too.
It looks like he may have gone through his mask, but it looks like he
It may have gotten his mask or may have
Or
just
tapped
punched
it,
him,
'cause
tapped
you could
him.
see him
That's
holding
what
it,
happened
so.
to the young man the other night. So there may be a little bit of a change here as we go through it. You know, and Grady, as we hope the young man is okay as well. This was probably the nighttime of these, and they exceeded the injured. Okay, so that is actually the injured player is Ford Holstein for the Tigers. So that's the injured player. So we'll have another player coming in. The injured player was Ford Holstein. And looks like we'll get the name of the other player that's coming in. 2 out, 1 out, 2 on. Two strikes count. Running into second base, and there safely is Bo Kern. 9-0. The Irish are leading. Pitch, hit out, and Baker under it. Great catch by Duke Baker. 2 out, 9-0 lead.
Oh, look who's up.
Yeah. Mason is Junko.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Tough out right here.
2 out, 2 on. 2 runs are in this inning. Junko hits it. Gets by Baker. 1 run in. Kern's coming around. Baker can't make the throw, and it's now 11-0. The Irish lead. Irish lead. Junko's on with a base hit.
A couple more RBIs to beat.
A couple more RBIs for Mason and Junko. And that's going to bring up Will Lodge with 2 down. Pitch, Junko comes off of first base.
Oh, I'm good.
4 runs are in this inning.
We just had a team party, and I still got a gallon plus left.
Pitch, Lodge hits it at first base. Michelson, and that's going to do it. But 4 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors, and 1 man left on. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning to score. The Irish 11 and the Tigers nothing. Grady, I mean, my goodness, please. The Irish should come out to play tonight with a vengeance here.
Yeah, he's had a lot of momentum, seen mistakes here and there. The Tigers are still playing really good ball. It's just some get away. When a few get away from you, it can just significantly impact the game. You watch that in live sports,
Yeah, and the thing is, these kids come out here for fun, but I tell you what, it's competitive, and especially tonight, the parents have put in a lot of work for this as well. You can tell by the crowd tonight, a lot of the parents are here. And even parents from other teams, it's a pretty well supported network they have here of other teams as well, from other divisions, and everybody knows one another as well. Again, this is Sports at Michael Lewis along with Grady Sweeney, also a guy up there, you know who he is, doing our camera, and also some other camera people as well here. Great to have you along. It is the Pole Pee Wee Division Championship between the Irish and the Tigers. The Irish up 11-0. I should have said the Irish in the points. No. But the Irish are winning. Like I said, it's been dominant. The Irish did the same thing Thursday night as they took out the Frogs as well. This is the same type of baseball they're playing. All right, coming up now is Max Rowe. This is going to be Ford hosting, and Ford is in the second grade at St. Francis Middle School, second year. Hosting is out though. Yardley over to Rucker, one down. And also Ford's favorite food was Whataburger and chicken fingers. Watermer Max Mertz, triple threat, second grade to Kincaid. Mighty Max, he said catching line drives and throwing them out at first. Favorite sports player, Lamar Jackson. There's a pop-up. What a catch by Rucker. Two away. Forrest McInnes, Forrest Georgie. Fast on speed can't be beat. He's a third grader Kincaid. That's quick hands. Brady. Quick hands. And relay the ball in to win. Favorite food is pizza. One foul away. Two out. Nobody on. Two out. Nobody on. The Irish leading this one 11-0. Well, probably know if you're not really familiar with this level, Grady, fans not initially and he strikes out McInnes. But before we go into a break, in Grady, this is not where they pitch the ball to you. Pitch the ball to players. It's going to be used by a machine as well. We go to the top of the fourth inning. The Irish leading 11-0, and we're here at the Pee Wee Division Championship. And Michael Lewis, of course, said along with Grady Sweeney as well. 11-0. The Irish lead this one. I tell you what. Hopefully the Tigers can kind of chip away and maybe cut down a few errors and everything like that. And they can probably come back to make it a more
run at a time, man, and you never know what can happen.
You never know what happens. What's the fourth inning? Couple tries from the Tigers. Okay.
I'm in the moment.
Back here, we're here, and like I said, great crowd tonight at Hagen East Pee Wee Field here in Houston, Texas. Like I said, Michael Lewis, of course, said along with Grady Sweeney. It is an electric crowd tonight for this Pole Pee Wee Division Championship game, and And hitting is going to be Kellen Wyrick is going to hit.
But that's why the other teams are good. They got 3 good pitchers.
Kellen Wyrick leads off here in the top of the first inning. Pop up, Duke Baker's under it. 1 out. Now, Jack Conroy is up. It's over the head of English, and in a double is Conroy. 1 out, 1 on. And here comes Will Yardley.
I knew how to say that.
Hit gets by Baker. Conroy's coming around to score, and going to second base and in safely is Will Yardley. Hayden Rucker is up, the first baseman for the Irish. 12-0. The Irish lead. Top of the 4th inning. 1 out. Rucker pops it up. Baker's up under it, makes the catch. 2 away. That's going to be Johnny McFarland, the third baseman, is going to be up for the Irish. Going on Yardley, taking over to third base. Two out. McFarland swings to strike 1. Pitch. There's a pop up. Trying to go up under it. Then fouls it away. 12-0, the Irish lead. Two strikes to McFarland. Here's the pitch. Back over to Baker. Over to first to Michelson. He's out. But the Irish add on another run. But
No, it looks like he got out before he crossed home plate, so I think he does not get that run, if I'm not mistaken.
he's thinking. But either way, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It shows the Irish 12 and the Tigers nothing. And Grady, we have a first, as you probably know, the injured catcher for the Tigers is out. Playing right field for the first time ever, you have a young lady playing in the boys championship. Margaret Monzon is playing right field for the Tigers.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out. Hey, you never know.
This is a first. For the Tigers, this is the first.
Looks like the Tigers are hyping up their fans, brought out their flag.
You brought out everybody.
And goodness, look at this crowd. I mean,
Oh, this is it. You're panning around the crowd. My goodness grief. Like I said, it looked like Sutter Park in Sacramento, you know, where the A's are playing right now. Just a really big, nice crowd on a Saturday evening. It's beautiful for it.
this is what they pay for year-round in California.
Yeah.
Right in the 70s,
Guy-
a little breeze. And hey, look, we can still get some of that in Texas too.
Guy Cannoli, guy of the Tiger. Most likely have his shoes untied up the bat. Except as the plate crushing it in the playoffs. Well, let's see if Guy can get him back in this ball game. Anything could change, but my goodness. Tigers need some runs right away. Only pitch up the middle. It goes on to the wall. And Noli's going to stay at first with a single. Got past Russell Martin Jr. Here he is. Here it is. Here it is. Margaret Mazan.
All right, here we go.
First young lady to play in a championship game. Actually in 10 years of this. For the last one, she's playing softball. Mazan, she goes up. Go throw the first. Got her.
Sacrifice it though, advance the runner.
Advance the runner.
How about that?
And Bob Martin, she's a tough cookie and a diamond darling. She's in the second grade at Kincaid. She loves playing with her friends. She comes to cheer on all her games. Duke Baker, as you probably know, the Duke has to get him in. You know, Duke, for some reason or other, he's one of those guys that, like I said, the third grader at Second Baptist School. Double play Duke and just dropped foul. Strike one to Duke Baker. 1 out. Cannoli on second. And it's a, great play by Yardley trying to got him at third. Got Cannoli at third and Yardley. Will Yardley with a gem of a play. 2 down. Clark Michelson. They say Clark's a spark. He's going to need to be a spark this one. 2 down. 1 strike to Michelson. Michelson hits it. Martin drops it. Going to third, trying to get Baker. Yardley held on to it. And now the Tigers with runners at the corners with 2 out. Knox Johnson is up now. As they call him Knoxy Foxy. Guy that loves chicken tenders and chicken fried rice. Second grader Hunters Creek. Trying to get the runner at first. Michelson at first. The Tigers threatening. 2 down though. Hit right to McFarland, over to Rucker. And that's the end of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th inning. The score is Irish 12 and the Tigers nothing. Like I said, you're watching Cole Pee Wee Division Championship action on Vype Live. Irish Schuler Sports Vet Michael Lewis along with Brady Sweeney and also actually our camera as well. back here at Hayden Chiefs Field. This is the Pole Pee Wee Division Championship on Vype Live. A lot of parents out here tonight, not only with just these two teams, but they've had a lot of their, Grady, they've had a lot of their participants, a lot of their kids have played with these guys that have been in the tournament. They either go to school with them, or their parents know them, or they've had a lot. It's just a very big networking group here.
Yeah, the Irish have a lot of alumni players, parents, and coaches in attendance this evening. And get this. You get this from my news from Coach. The Irish playoff run has been fueled by a dugout fully stocked with performance-enhancing candy, PECs, which has provided a noticeable improvement across the board.
Gerardo Galvan will answer leadoff for the Irish as we go into the top of the fifth inning. All these playoff games are 6 innings, regardless of the score, too, Grady. And the home team, the Tigers, will need to score the next 2, not the actual Irish will gather their first trophy. Gerardo Galvan will lead off. Gotta love Darren Judge. Hopefully will play like him. He gets a little bit older. Low. Found the way by Galvan. Nobody out. Counts as Gerardo Galvan. And Galvan strikes out. 1 down. Sawyer Williams, the left fielder, the right fielder. Sawyer Williams is the second baseman. Pitch. Bounce to Johnson, trying to get over to Michelson at first. And in there safely is Sawyer Williams with an infield hit. James McGaw, number 44, is now up. And the catcher for the Tigers is Knox Johnson. Here we go to Duke Baker. He's got 1. The lead runner, the Zort, gets Williams. And just letting you know, Grady, the actual catcher that replaced the catcher that was injured is Knox for the Tigers. He's replaced that catcher that was injured for the Tigers. Johnson going down to third. Good throw, almost got it. Almost got him a go. Thank you. Pop up. Baker back on it. That's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and the score, the Irish 12, and the Tigers, nothing coming back. And you're watching whole Pee Wee Division championship action on Vype Live. And of course, there's Michael Lewis along with Brady Swing, our guy on Max on the camera, and some other people here from Vype Live. It's probably one of the most well-represented tournaments. A lot of financial companies and a lot of other companies are involved with this tournament as well. You probably know McNair Foundation, Bob McNair's foundation, the late Bob McNair of the Houston Texans, the owner, was a part of this great tournament for youth. And also, you probably want to know also, one of your former Diamondbacks who's from here has a major player in this tournament too. We'll talk about that during the inning as well. Top of the 5th inning, and the Tigers coming up to hit. See if we can get something going. So Grady, as we have a break, Paul Goldsmith, as you probably know, is from the area. And he played for the Knights with the Yankees as well. But he comes back and he donates a lot of stuff to the actual pole. And Goldsmith is actually Paul Goldsmith has made sure he donated the actual machines and some of the jerseys. Got some of night to actually donate some of the jerseys to this foundation as well.
That's something. I love hearing stuff like that.
Yes.
I really do.
Paul Piazza, Paul the wall. They need something to click it for the Tigers here. In the 5th inning, but like I said, still a little time left for the Tigers to try to bring something back here. Piazza hits it. McFarland bounces off McFarland, and it's for a base hit. Mac English is up now. Big Mac. See if we can get something going here. English swings and misses, that's strike one. Nobody out, one on. Commanding 12-0 lead for the Irish. Pop up. 2 strikes on the count to Mac English. English found the way. Still 2 strike count to Mac English. Pitch. Bounces. Yardley has 1. Has 2. Nice play. Nice play. Will Yardley to get the double play and gets it over to Madison Rutger towards the double play. Unbelievable. That George is up. Found away. 2 down. Tell you what, Brady, I've been impressed with Will Yardley, shortstop for the Irish. He's got major league in him.
Oh yeah, nothing's getting past that guy.
I know. For future people, or future baseball fans, if you want to see a shortstop, Will Yardley might be on your radar. team last year lost, Will Yardley. He's actually up for this division's MVP. Because what they're saying, Yardley is hitting somewhere around, Yardley is 8 for 15 in the series.
Crazy.
6 RBI. And speaking of Yardley to Rucker, a little high. Going to second base. And still going to Zach George. He stops right there at third. You speak on Will Yardley, throwing it a little bit high to Rucker. Still 2 down. Ford Holstein is up. 40. They were expecting your guys at Coach Francis. Thousand away. Chopper, McKinnis, trying to go home.
Looks like he overthrew him, and the runner stayed at third.
And then going to second is Holstein.
Looks like there's some life for this Tiger.
It is. Looks like it is some life. Max Mertz is up now. Runners at the corner. 2 out. There's the second and now it's running the second and third. 2 out. Mertz hits it. McFarland over to Rucker. Drops it. 1 run in. And running back. Rucker is running back to Holstein. The 1 run is in for the Tigers. It's now 12-1. And Forrest McAndrews is up. Another 3rd grader at King K.
There you go.
And it's over McGough to Rucker, but that is it. 1 run. 2 hits. No, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. We go to the bottom, top of the 6th. It is the Irish 12. And the Tigers won. Watching the poll, Pee-wee Division championship game on Vype Live. I'm your super sportsman, Michael Lewis, along with Grady Sweeney with us. And also Max on the camera as well, and some other people doing some great work here as well. 12-1. 12-1. The Tigers team in the bottom of the 6th inning, Brady. If they can come back and try to make a miraculous comeback, trying to save themselves and maybe try to come back and.
I've seen crazier.
I've seen crazier. That's for sure. Again, if you're watching this also as well, for the first time ever, a team in the whole this division of the Pee-wee Division tournament, a team has had a young lady, Margaret Marzon, is a young lady, the first ever young lady in 11 years of playing this tournament. Last young lady to play this tournament, Shane Hall, who played at St. John's, Kent, and now she's playing up Texas, with Frederick in Texas.
Looks like big things ahead for her.
Yes. Top of the 6th inning, and leading off with the Irish. It doesn't feel like the energy so far, just, Brady at the tournament. He's definitely tonight. Wow. I've seen some other finals, but goodness grief, the energy for this one tonight is unreal.
Oh yeah, there's hundreds of parents and coaches and their kids. I mean,
This is the way to spend Mother's Day to be, boy, I tell you. So you can probably tell it's lunchtime. Good. It could be actually both turns here. Pop up, Russell Martin, and he's out. Great catch by Zach Jordan. Mason Junku is up. He's done well tonight. He's striking one for Junku. Junku's up with another hit. But it's foul. It's foul.
You got your ball?
Junku. 2 strike counts is taking Junku. Tell me, a lot of these positions, a lot of their friends. Hit. Johnson up 100, gets it back to Baker. 1 out, 1 on. Will Lodge is up. Pitch. Pop up. Dodgers can hang on to this inning. They at the top of the inning. They're going to have a last chance to try to at least come back. The bottom of the stance. Strike 2. After Will Lodge.
You can't do that!
And that's going to be 2 outs. And Stanley Wyrick is up now. Found out about him as well. He is a fan of Jose Altuve. So you know when he's wearing number 27, he's a fan of Jose Altuve.
and pop up.
Popped up. No play on it by George. We got 2 on, 2 out. Jack Conroy. I jumped the blank. 2 on, 2 out. And then top of the 6th inning. And the Irish are leading this one. Well, we won. It's Conroy. Hit. Left field out to English. Trying to go to third. And now it's a bases loaded situation.
Yeah, great play.
And it's the one and only Will Yardley. Will Yardley is up.
Looks like they're asking the kids to get off the field too. They're all lined up all around.
All lined up all around.
I mean, you can't even see the yellow sometimes the fence. There's so many kids
There's
on
so
them
many
right now.
kids out here. They're enjoying the friends, and most of these guys are friends out here. And it's electric. Will Yardley. Full faces are full of Irish. Will Yardley. Pitch, going. What a catch! Excellent catch by Knox Johnson to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 3 left on. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, and it is the Irish 12 and the Tigers 1. Wow, Grady, that was a great play by Johnson from the
My
Tigers.
goodness.
Knox Johnson, my goodness grief. Unbelievable play.
I wonder if they can use that momentum in their offense now to
Oh,
give them a
yeah,
run
they
for their
can get
money.
them going. They go into the bottom of the 6th inning, and this is Richmond Tigers. Gotta score this inning. Gotta score this inning. Good to have you aboard. Unfortunate Michael Lewis along with Brady Sweeney and Nash, our cameraman, and our two-way back in the studio, the coach, Les Clary. We got to mention them as well tonight for this ball game as well. Great ball game. The Pole Championship, Pee Wee Championship, Division Pee Wee Championship, and the Irish are leading this one 12-1. They are 3 outs away from the Pole Championship.
Really? So they play 6 instead of 7 innings?
6.
Oh, I thought they played 7.
No, this one is actually usually go to 6 innings. And if the Irish get the lance out, this will be, that will do it. Usually, Brady, there's been always a change in a lot of the different divisions. Now, the Pee Wee division always goes 6 innings, regardless of the game. And then the others, the minors and the majors, usually go to 7 innings as well. And Canoli leads off now for the Tigers. And he's out. 1 down. And history making Margaret Manzon is up.
Watch out.
Watch out, you can keep these guys in the game. Pitch, Manzon, he swings and misses. Now, we're able to meet Manzon's older sister. And actually, she's a star softball player. Sophia, and she's playing right now. She plays right now on the Katie Tompkins ball club. They went to the playoffs and lost to state-ranked Katie. But yeah, she'd be actually out here in the crowd somewhere tonight, watching Margaret play. Pitch and Margaret swings and misses. Good try though. 1 out left
the crowd. I saw some of the outfielders turning to the kids on the
Yeah,
side, be
yeah,
like,
high
come
man
on,
up the
let's do
crowd.
this.
They can smell it. Duke Baker is the last hope for the Tigers. Baker is the last hope for the Tigers. Ball's over the outside. Great crowd on hand tonight. Pop off. And someone in the fans caught it. Baker pops it up again. Goes back into the crowd. Great crowd on hand, Grady. I can tell you, like I said, I feel like the A's are getting this type of crowd at Sutter Health is back in San
You take some notes.
Yeah, you take some notes, A's. Here's the pitch. Over the jumper in front of it. And Baker keeps the hopes for the Tigers alive. Clark Michelson is now, they're trying to keep the hopes for the Tigers in check. 2 down. The Irish lead this one 12-1. Pitch. Headed to Yardley, over to first, and that's it! The Irish have won the Pee Wee Division Championship, and everybody is storming the field.
Come back right here, okay?
The Irish have won the championship. The final score, the Irish 12, and the Tigers 1. This has been a great evening of Little League Baseball here tonight. The Pole Division champions are your favorites, the Irish. They win 12-1 tonight, but it's a great time to all. The Irish in championship, you know, they didn't win last year. They fell short. Now they came back with vengeance this year. Boy, did they ever put on a show.
Yeah, they did. How about that? You know, and that's out to them any given day.
Any given day.
Tigers, they put a lot of effort out there, and number 4 shortstop really set a lot of what could have been big plays to Tigers down.
Well, you got to give the Tigers some credit as well, getting here as well.
Oh yeah.
When you get here as well, I mean, look at it, 287 kids in this division alone started this tournament, and now it's just the last 36. So either way, the Irish are champions of the Pole Little League, Coastal Little League Pee Wee Division. Again, the final score, the Irish 12 and the Tigers 1. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And they have just stated that Will Yardley is the Pole Pee Wee Division MVP. Will Yardley of the Tigers, of the Irish. Again, 4. That's our camera crew and the coach, Les Clary, at our studio as well, and Grady Sweeney. Grady's been great working with you, good buddy.
Yes, sir. Great to be here.
I'm just Lewis at Michael Lewis. Thank you very much for joining us, and join us if you're watching us. There are 2 other Pole Division Championship games on tonight as well. Thank you for joining us for this great Pee Wee Division Championship the Pee Wee Championship Division game on Vype Live. We'll see you next time, and happy Mother's Day to all of us. what they want me to do now. If I have to load this over, I'm gonna wait till everybody walks out of here.